What's going on, my friends? My name is M238 and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl for the Nintendo Switch. We're all up last time. We went to Pastoria City. We were here in Pastoria City from the route of Hearthome City, and now in this part we're going to be exploring through Pastoria City and also take on the gym, as the gym is right over here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and do some exploring, shall we? Let's go ahead and start off by going inside over here. I believe this is it, right? I've been hawking around. I love planting berries wherever I go. I'll give you a berry too. Please plant somewhere, and she'll give you a Pastro berry or just a random berry. I believe that's what it is. So that's really cool. The next thing of interest is there's some berries over here which I already picked up in the last part. We can go ahead and take on the gym, but we're not going to go ahead and do that. You're just like a totally impatient boy I met earlier. Oh, really? Just like you, he was very close to this Pokemon. Hey, thanks for making me smile. These might put a smile on your face. And she'll give you bubble stickers. Or I believe it's a different bubble. It's a different sticker depending on what your starter is, I believe. That was the case in the original game. There's a random Team Galactic guy right here. Some kid with only 3 gym badges? What does that have to do with anything? Where should you set it off? I think I should be really concerned. And then over here, this is the Great Marsh. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. You can also go up the stairs too, while you're at it. And there's some binoculars here. You can look through it for $100. Let's see what we got going on inside. A Badoo, alright. A Wooper. Some interesting Pokemon you can find here. Meryl, alright. Quagsire, okay. And a B-Bear. Quite a number of areas here. That's a kind of an idea of what you can find there in the Great Marsh. Is this your first Safari game? Yeah. Okay, when you enter the Great Marsh, you receive 30 Safari Balls. It's the only kind of ball you're allowed to use in the Safari game. The game is over when you run out of Safari Balls or when you've walked 500 steps. Please do enjoy the untamed nature of the Great Marsh. Alright then. So we can go ahead and go inside here for $500. And we get our Safari Balls. And then we head inside the Great Marsh. Alright, so this is the Great Marsh. The first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and talk to this person. This person will give you the TM for Defog. TM97, which contains Defog. This is going to be really helpful for later on. Alright, so, the Great Marsh. It is kind of like your Safari Zone from the older Pokemon games, basically. So when you run into a wild Pokemon, it is not going to be your traditional weaken a Pokemon, catch it. It is instead what you get here. I can go ahead and demonstrate this here as we encounter a... Oh, actually I already caught it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just run from it then, because I don't need to catch it again. But you can see that the options that you have are different. So you can either throw a Safari Ball, or you can throw bait. Mud, I'm sorry. It's mud, not rocks. Rocks are in the previous games. And there's a variety of different Pokemon that you can find in the Great Marsh. So if you're really interested, you can do some exploring around here. And there's also quite a bit of items that you can find here too. Like right here, here's a little Pokeball. And then you can continue exploring up there, which, I'm gonna see what's over here in this little lower part first. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything. There might be some hidden items, but I'm not gonna really bother with it right now. So... Alright, well, it's not I'm not gonna bother with it, I just don't know where all of them are. Okay, I think this is where I can actually demonstrate this. I don't think... Okay, I did not catch it. So, you can either throw a ball, a bait, or mud, or you can just straight up run. Since you cannot weaken a Pokemon in the Great Marsh, all you have to do is just throw a ball at it. You can also throw bait and mud, and you'll get different results on how you catch your Pokemon. Or you can just throw a ball straight away. Pokemon will do different things, basically, if you throw bait or mud at the Pokemon. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out a Repel here. That way I don't run into more wild Pokemon as we go through here. There are no trainers here, so you can go ahead and talk to the people if you'd like. They'll talk about some interesting things. You can also find some other Pokeballs here, which, you know, you can't really use them here, because this is, you're using Safari Balls. Pokemon will run away after a while, if, the battle takes a while. Some Pokemon are more likely to run away from you than other Pokemon. So you kind of have to get, pretty lucky when catching Pokemon here. But there are a good number of variety of Pokemon that you can find in the Great Marsh, and they're all... Most of them, or, well, actually, some of them are pretty conditional, and now my time is up. So when time is up when you walk 500 steps, or when you run out of Safari Balls. Since I'm not done exploring everything, I'm gonna go ahead and go back and pick up where I left off. You can also use these trains here to access different parts of the Great Marsh as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the second area, I guess. And it goes in the order of like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's go ahead and explore this side, I guess. While we're running around here, I can go ahead and go over the Pokemon that you could find. So the Pokemon that you could find here in the Great Marsh is... You can find a Magikarp. You can find Magikarps in other areas just from fishing, but this is the first time I'm going over Magikarp. You can also find its evolution form, which is Gyarados, which is a monster, if you're really bold enough to use a Magikarp on your team. You can find a Barboach, which you can actually find in other areas, but I actually mistaken that for a Remoraid earlier. But you can find Barboach here as well. In nighttime, you can find a Hoot and its evolution form Noctowl, which are not very good. I would not recommend Noctowl or Hoot. They're, in my opinion, not very good because they're more defensive than offensive, and that's not usually my liking. You can also find Meryl, Quagsire, the evolved form of Wooper, and then a 1% chance of finding an Azurill, which is the pre-evolution form of Meryl. And then in some conditions, I'll put the condition on screen, but in some conditions you can find a Golduck, the evolved form of Psyduck, you can find a Skorupi, a Krogunk, and a Carnivine. And with that, that's basically it. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more to explore, but that's what I've just demonstrated there is the general idea of what the Great Marsh is like. If you really want to fill up your Pokedex, then the Great Marsh is a really good place. There's a lot of Pokemon. With that, let's go ahead and take on the gym. Let's go. Alright, this is the Pastoria Gym. It is a huge, huge swimming pool. And with this gym isn't really that hard to go through. There are these switches that you use to lower and raise the water in order to get to different places of the gym. And while we're going through here, there are some gym trainers. And based on the layout of this gym, this is a water gym. So if you have any grass or electric Pokemon, then you have no problem. I don't have either of those, but I have an idea. Yeah, that's right. I gave Casper Shockwave Because I don't have anything super effective against water types. And I want to, because there's a very specific Pokemon here that I don't want to deal with. If I don't have its type advantage, so... Alright, so I believe that's what I do there, and then head over here, go across that. Also, when the water levels raise up, then these little bridges rise up with it as well, so that way you can access other parts of the gym. Classes here in this gym. We got tubers and sailors, and tubers use they mostly use water Pokemon. And then there's also a female tuber here as well, also uses water Pokemon. Crasher Wake. I don't know who this person is. Switch down over here, which will lower the water right there. You don't want to hit any of these switches over here. So you want to hit this one. And then go all the way down here and around. And then we're going to go up the stairs over here to fight this guy. Switch over here, and then this will take us all the way to the Gym Leader. So yeah, this puzzle overall is not that difficult. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take on the Gym Leader. Welcome! I don't get challenged very often. The glory you are now beholding is the Pastoria Gym Leader. That's right, I'm Crasher Wake. My Pokemon were toughened up by stormy white waters. They'll take everything you can throw at them and then pull you under. Victory will be ours. Come on, let's get it done. Alright, Crasher Wake, or Gym Leader Wake. They just like shorten the name. It's kind of like how they shorten Lieutenant Surge to just Surge. Alright, Crasher Wake has 3 Pokemon, starting off with Gyarados, level 27, Water Flying type with the Intimidate ability. It has the moves Brine, Ice Fang, Crunch, and Flail. A little worried about Crunch, but no problem. I have Shockwave on my, on Casper here, and take out the Gyarados, no problem. Just like that. That is what we like to see. Next up is Quagsire, so I'm actually going to switch out here because I do not feel confident with Quagsire being out here. So I'm going to probably send out... Oh man, I don't know who to send out. I think I'm thinking about Danielle. I'll do Danielle. I'll go ahead and send out Danielle for this one. I think Danielle would probably be the safer option here. We'll see. This Quagsire is on level 27. Water, Ground type, Rain Dance, Haze, Mudshot, and Scald. I guess the one thing to be concerned about here is Scald, because Scald has a 30% chance to burn. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a close combat. Might be a little bit risky, but let's see how it goes. Oh man, that's some damage right there. But unfortunately, I think Wake is gonna heal now. That's not gonna be good. Alright, so Quagsire goes for the rain dance, and now there's rain in the battle. Are you healing up? Are you healing up? Yep, you're healing up. Okay, figures much. There's nothing new about that. Oh man. Alright, so we can go for the aerial ace. Oh man, is that heal range again? Are you gonna heal again? Yep, you're healing again. Alright. Man, dude, what the heck? Alright. I'm just gonna keep using aerial ace until you're done. This should be your last healing item. I don't think you should not have a third healing item because gym leaders usually have 2 healing items. But there we go. Took up the Quagsire. Its only weakness is grass, so if you don't have a grass Pokemon, it can be a little bit tough to take out there. Alright, and now finally is his last Pokemon, which is going to be his ace, and that's going to be Floatzel, level 30. Water type was Brine, Ice Fang, Bite, and Aqua Jet. Okay, let's see. I do have to be aware of Bite. I think it's fast, so I do have to be wary of that. It is faster, so you have to be a little careful with this. Don't flinch! Yes! Okay, we did not flinch, alright. Oh, what the heck? Oh my goodness, 1 HP. Ah, or at least it looked like 1 HP, but wow, what the heck, man? Hey, this is really exciting. Man, I thought this was going to be kind of easy, but not so much. Alright. Don't high roll! Oh my goodness, don't flinch! Yes, okay! Alright, we win. Oh man, that was a little bit close, but we did it. Oh man. Alright, Ivan's down level 35, he's gonna learn Whirlpool. I'm not gonna learn Whirlpool. Whirlpool's really bad, so no thank you. It's gone and ended! How will I say this? I want more! I want it to battle a lot more! It seems the Undertow pulled me under, but I had a great time battling with you. You've earned this. And then, we get the Fen Badge! You need that Fen Badge to use the hidden move Defog from your Pokétch. These are a special reward for me in recognition of your team's power. And we get stickers and TM55, which contains Brine, which does a lot of damage if you're. It's either you have a lot of HP or you have less HP. It's a pretty good water move. I'll consider teaching it later. But with that, we're pretty much done with the gym there. So let's go ahead and heal up. And now that we healed up, it is now time for us to see what else there is to do here. The package finally came from the Veilstone warehouse, so now it's my job to deliver this to the lake. This is an important mission. No failure allowed. No making boo-boos like wandering off into the Great Marsh. You are eavesdropping! I was just talking loudly to myself. Why are you talking loudly to yourself, though? If I wasn't in a hurry, I'd pulverize you with my Pokemon. But I have to get on my way to the lake ASAP, so you're lucky I'm out. Oh, and listen up, don't you dare follow me. Okay, well, this is really suspicious. I'm gonna follow you. Let's go. Gah! Persistent pest! If our plan works, our boss's dream comes closer to fusion. Right? Our boss's ideal world is going to be created, so I'm not going to waste my time on a nobody like you. Oh my god, you have no idea who you're talking to. Whoa, what? I'm not always going to plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out to see how buff and tough you are. But I'm in the middle of chasing somebody down. Don't you see? Okay, here we go. Round 3 against Vince here. with a team of 4, and he is a little bit tougher this time, except there's I'm kind of questioning your decisions here, Vince. Why do you have a level 26 Starly and you haven't evolved it to a Staravia? I don't understand this. What is happening here? This is not what's supposed to happen here. You're supposed to evolve your Starly. That way your Starly is much stronger. But anyway, starting off with Starly as usual. It is level 26, normal flying type with quick attack, double team, endeavor, and pluck. Went for the endeavor right away because it was well, in order to match match the HP that it has, then I went for double team, which would have been really bad because I would have it would have been possible for you to miss a lot. So that would not be good right there. All right, next up is Prinplup. I'm gonna go for Casper. So going with the starter Pokemon right away. That's a little crazy. I don't think Vince is messing around. He's sending out his best Pokemon right after his first Pokemon. It's kind of crazy. But Vince will always have the Pokemon that you are weak to. So if you have a Turtwig, you can have a Monferno, level 31 Firefighting type with Mach Punch, Leer, Power Punch, and Flame Wheel. If you have a Chimchar, he's got a Prinplup level 31 Water type with Metal Claw, Charm, Bubble Beam, and Grass Knot. And then if you have a Piplup, he's gonna have a Grottle level 31 Grass type with Razor Leaf, Bite, Shock, Mega Drain, and Stealth Rock. There we go. Took out the Prinplup just like that. Casper's really close to Cindy in experience here. Next up is Rosalia. He will have a Rosalia if you have a Turtwig or a Chimchar. And Rosalia is on level 27 Grass Poison type with Poison Sting, Mega Drain, Sweet Scent, and Grass Knot. If you have a Piplup or if you have a if you have a Turtwig or a Piplup, he will have a Weasel instead. Level 26 Water type with Tail Whip, Bite, Slip, and Aqua Jet. Okay, everybody's leveling up here. Baton Pass? Nah, no, Binary. You don't want that move. Okay, and finally, last but not least, is Ponyta. I'm gonna go ahead and send out Victor for this one. Ponyta is almost 27 Fire type with Tackle, Growl, Agility, and Flame Wheel, and he will have a Ponyta if you have a Chimchar or a Piplup. So, once again, his team kind of varies depending on what your starter Pokemon has. It's gonna alter his team, which kind of makes sense here, because, you know, in my case, he's not gonna have a Weasel. Because he already has a Piplup, why do you need the 2 water types? So I'm gonna go ahead and use Dig here. It's a pretty powerful ground type move. Oh man, I love this rival theme. This rival theme is I already said this the couple of times already that we fought Vince, but this is my favorite rival theme. It hits hard, in my opinion. Alright, Casper's almost 38 and is now, still around the same level as Cindy. Which is, in my opinion, not so great, because I usually like to have my starter Pokemon to be the highest level of the team here. Maybe you did get a bit tougher since last time. A bit? I beat you, though. What was that Team Galactic guy all freaking out about? I don't know what he's up to, but you should chase him down. You're not gonna chase him down with me? If you're not a Pokemon, you run like that, you're a bad guy. Okay. I guess. Wait, you said you're not holding back? Were you holding back in that fight? That's a little disrespectful if you ask me. You should not hold back on your opponents. Alright, anyway.